Choosing the right lender is just as important as hiring the right realtor. A huge part of the home buying process is getting the right loan and finding the right mortgage loan officer. We call them MLOs. And you need to start the loan process before you even start looking at homes. Why? Why would you spend your time looking at a Ferrari when you are only qualified for a Kia? Even worse, let's just say you buy the Ferrari even though you really can only afford the Kia. Next thing you know, the car company shows up and repos your car and they keep your $10,000 payment. Something similar to that can happen if you don't get the right loan approval. When you're properly pre-approved for a mortgage, that amount is essentially the budget cap for buying a home. It can be tempting to peek at houses that are priced above the limit you're approved for. However, this can lead to setting unrealistic expectations and disappointment. Imagine falling in love with a $500,000 home when you're only pre-approved for $400,000. Even though this home is out of reach, it might make the homes within your budget seem less appealing, even if it's lovely and meets all your needs. Focusing on homes within your budget helps you stay grounded and helps you make good decisions that won't come back to bite you later. Knowing your budget will help you to better appreciate the homes that are financially comfortable for you. And when you do find the right home in your range, you can make a strong, competitive offer without overextending your finances. Plus, if you find yourself in a seller's market where demand outstrips supply, prices get driven up and buyers find themselves in bidding wars. Looking at homes above your budget in such a climate is discouraging and a waste of time. Even homes priced at your upper limit might sell for more than their asking price. You need to have expert guidance on what you can really afford and how the market conditions play into it. Remember, this home doesn't have to be your forever home. Starting with what you can afford now puts you on the path to home ownership without compromising your financial health. And over time, as your equity grows and your financial situation changes, you can move up the property ladder. You might be thinking you can just go online and apply for a loan. Big mistake. These online applications rarely, if ever, ask for the level of information needed to approve you for a loan up front. What they say you're qualified for based on your first application isn't necessarily what you'll actually get approved for when you find the home you want. And it's time to put a loan in place. You need to be careful. You need to be pre warned, and you need to know things only an expert can tell you, which, by the way, is a lot. With all the mortgages, the old saying, the devil's in the details, couldn't be more true. Your MLO plays a pivotal role in this intricate process where meticulous attention to documentation is non negotiable. Every document, every figure, and every single signature carries weight. And even the smallest oversight can cause problems and make the difference between you getting the home or not. When you go to an online lender, no one really knows your situation and has your back. Odds are that you'll lose money that you should not have lost and end up with a loan that isn't in your best interest. That's why it's crucial to have an MLO who's not just thorough, but also has an eagle eye for spotting discrepancies or errors that could potentially derail your application and cost you money, or even worse, cost you getting a home at all. When it comes to real estate, we always say location, location, location. Well, when it comes to choosing a good MLO, it's experience, experience, experience. A seasoned MLO can guide you as to what to do and what not to do, as well as what you can afford and the loan amount you qualify for. An experienced MLO knows what to foresee and questions to ask to keep you safe and your money safe. Plus, they know ways to overcome potential challenges that an experienced MLO may not know. For example, imagine you're all eager and ready to buy a certain home and meet with a less experienced MLO. They tell you, oh, sorry, so sad, so bad, doesn't work. You cannot purchase the home because you don't qualify for a loan. So your hopes and dreams are shattered. Oh, but wait, that inexperienced MLO you hired didn't know that the XYZ program exists. Maybe you're a teacher or a veteran, a doctor, a nurse. Guess what? Maybe you've never bought a home, or maybe you haven't bought a home for 3 years. There are programs out there to help you save money and qualify. You are eligible to qualify as a first time homebuyer, even though you've bought a home in the past. But only an MLO and agent who have been in the business for a while would know that. My point is that you need an experienced, qualified MLO and agent working together on your behalf who know about the different loan programs and grants. You need someone who will be creative and think outside the traditional ways to help you qualify for a loan and get you into that home. Many MLOs and agents don't even know what is or is not available to help you. So you need to have an experienced agent and lender to help you navigate from day one. In fact, you shouldn't even be out looking for your home until you've been pre-qualified. Pro tip, you can get several recommendations from your agent who has built a relationship with lenders. Your agent will know who to trust based upon their track record and working with them. Oh, by the way, there is an entire video that I can do on the difference between pre-qualification and pre-approval. In fact, I have done one and it's on YouTube if you go looking for it.